Well, it's an honor to be here. We're excited about the collaborative aspect of Black Mountain College, what it was and what it is now, and we're doing a collaboration with some pretty amazing musicians, and so it's music, visuals, and movement that relate to sacred geometry. So the music and the visuals relate to two really important concepts in sacred geometry: pi, and how it relates to circle and spherical geometry. It, it's exciting because the the energy of Black Mountain College, a lot of the artwork that came out of it was geometric in nature. Joseph Albers working with the squares and the Amish of the square. Buckminster Fuller building the first geodesic dome here. Kenneth Snelson, Ruth Asawa. So we're pulling in the geometry into this. And it's interesting because it plays out in a few different ways. You have the two themes of pi and phi. The music is actually written with those tunings. And so it's alternative tunings based on those concepts. And the time sequences are also based on that as well. So the music that you'll be hearing has two distinct themes. And then the visuals that you'll see tie in with that as well. The first piece that's on pi relates to circle and spherical geometry, not only the mathematical side of it, but also how it plays out in nature, whether it's a human cell or a bubble or a dandelion flower or even to the planetary level. And so you're really seeing how this geometry exists in nature. And then the second piece that relates to phi, or the golden ratio, there's two animations that will be running simultaneously. One is on Vitruvian Man, Leonardo da Vinci's canon of human proportion and anatomy, which lays out all of the golden ratio proportions that exist in our own bodies. And then that is juxtaposed with the Stradivarius violin, which is arguably the most beautiful and most valuable instrument in the world, and showing how the designers of that instrument use those exact same proportions and ratios to craft that instrument. So yeah, we're really excited to hear the music being played along with the visuals. And then Marnie is actually going to be doing movement in a spherical form that's actually based on some of Buckminster Fuller's work. So that's the well, that was one of the really exciting pieces about the Black Mountain College that was so unique. People were studying dance, mathematics, architecture, poetry, painting, and blending it all together. And these happenings that took place in this building decades ago were an experimental, collaborative, community-based art performance. And so it's really exciting to be here and to bring those elements back together of the music and the visuals and the movement, because it's not just celebrating Black Mountain College looking back. It's really reawakening something here because that energy still exists and you can just feel it around you. So.